Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Just... It hasn't been a week. Don't worry about that. Just loading into this and seeing how few people are left. Wow. Okay. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, he can't scheme. He's dead. He's dead as fuck, boy.
You bastard.
Oh, how? Yeah, sure. Okay, he dead though. I'll defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You gotta sacrifice all of us to save your boyfriend, bitch.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. See, now if that was true, you'd actually be like the most OP thing in this world apart from Hajime.
Shuichi!
And so we understand that you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think Kaito a killer boy. Seriously, they restock this statue every time. How? What funding? What funding does Monokuma have at this point? Because we're not in VR, so we can't explain it as you know, just magic bullshit. You can do whatever the hell we want. It's not the whole Hope's Peak Academy where like it's all built in and pre-existing. Where does they get the budget for this? Is it Toa again? We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. And now, but now, what do we do? We know... Yeah, we don't know what hope means, and listen, no one... After binging this series, I don't know what hope means anymore. It's not a word anymore, it's a label. As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I couldn't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. We're missing someone though.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yeah, that's truly a magnificent theme. Yes, it is a magnificent theme. Just don't over fucking use it. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't. Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts. What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi's scheming. This is the final battle between hope and despair. It always ends here. No. We've had the final battle between hope and despair 3 times now. 4 times, actually. Like, it will never be the end. There was a reference to Ultra Despair Girls 2. This ain't the end. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never forgive up. Never. Well, hope will never submit to despair. See, look at this ultimate hope boy. Look at this ultimate hope robot. Ultimate hope bot. I was gonna say ultimate beat boop hope for some reason, but no, yeah, hope bot works. There you go, your hope boy now, hope bot.
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Make secret parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, and bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial. Alright, sir, calm down. And once more we face class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? It was clearly Kokichi. I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. We'll fight to prove it. Look at this big list of dead. Look at this big list of dead. We'll fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I'll fight in the trial. You could have said hope and despair and I would have been fine with it. It would have fit better. But alright, cool, you do you. I need to find a back route at some point. No, don't overwrite. Man, I need to find a back route at some point. Because, like, I don't think, when we get to the actual trial, I don't think about back routes. It's not until the end where it's like, oh, you found no back routes. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Should have done that. Alright, what skills I got, boys? I mean, I've got 8 space. I've got 8 space. What do I even have equipped? I can't. There we go. So max health, max influence, or influence and focus, yeah. Increase the amount of influence recovered from right answers. The speed of the reticule. Increase the recovery speed of the focus gauge. Contain the screen will later more often. Okay. Increase the amount of letter cubes that were acquired at once. Okay, that's good. That's good. And that just deletes that. Okay, cool. I've never noticed that being a problem. I don't need to worry about that really. I can't even equip these. Alright. Well, I can't even. Yeah, sod it. Why not? I don't really need that, honestly. Don't need that either. I'll fucking take that. That's useful. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I should have looked over the evidence because it's been a week. I don't remember who said what.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for whodunit. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person...
Notice how Kaito's just got that question mark right there. Like, you said whoever has to be, like, whoever is alive has to be here, and now you're like, hey, I'ma fuck with you guys. It's like, follow your own shit, man, come on.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Fair enough.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
Thank you, Hopebot.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
You see, it's funny because it's like the 17th time in this series there's been a talking robot. I get it, it's funny.
Seriously?
No.
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Uh-huh.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Even though it's clearly Kaito.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
I mean, fair.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving!
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
If the Blacken was the mastermind, Kokichi, and if Kokichi was in fact the mastermind, then Monokuma would not be walking around right now doing his thing. Just gotta use your head a little bit, girl. Ain't need no magic for that. If he was the mastermind, then Monokuma will be gone. Gotta think about that.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
Yeah, I bet you would think that, wouldn't you? I bet you'd plainly think that, wouldn't you, little Miss Plain Girl? Plain Jane, plainly see the facts right in front of your face.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain.
We don't even know if
I'm 100% willing to believe I'm just wrong about Samugi. But the last time I had a gut feeling this intense was the first time I saw Adachi on screen. And I was like, okay, it's him. Okay, it's him. So, you know what? I'm willing to be wrong. I ain't wrong, though. $5 says I ain't wrong.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Prove it, bitch.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a...
Explain to me how it's obvious then, madam.
The victim has to be Kaito.
Why?
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Uh-huh.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
Damn impossible, but no.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Right, okay.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
Okay, well, we know what answer here.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
I know about that.
We lost a really good guy today.
We're going...
If only mages could cast revive spells.
No, yeah, okay. I was thinking, like, there has to be at least one instance of a mage character that can cast reviving spells. But, no. No, as far as I can think, unless it's like games like FF7, where you can give everyone everything, the mage character never normally gets revival magic. It's always cleric and stuff like that. Okay, no, she right. She right, fair enough.
Kokichi be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
Oh. Bitch.
That's wrong! I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Well, no, because you could just take Kokichi's clothes and then just put Kaito's clothes on him. It's kinda how clothes work. They're interchangeable, madam.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence.
I mean, it's not. Like, I know you guys never change your outfits, so you never know this, but clothes are interchangeable. Manners maketh the man, not clothes. That's the saying isn't clothes maketh the man. It's because she knows Kaito's alive, boy. It's because she knows.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There was a hole in the sleeve. There was a hole in the sleeve.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press?
It was sticking out so it would be enough so we'd know it was Kaito.
Press. The sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
It was sticking out so it let us know it's Kaito's jacket. Just enough to let us know, but you know. Not to concrete say, but just to make us think Kaito's in there.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Of course.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Okay, what blades we got? What blades we got, bitch?
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
I'll cut through your words!
That was the most reflex I've ever done.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Yeah, bitch.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's oddly strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Why? Oh yeah, neither of his arms were through the sleeves 'cause he wasn't wearing the goddamn jacket, bitch.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Yeah, like Kokichi, am I right?
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Yeah, you're gonna defeat him by sacrificing all of us so your boyfriend can live. How about fuck your ass, bitch? Fuck your ass, bitch.
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
Here's my question though. The second we establish that Kokichi is dead and Kaito's alive, how is there a trial? The moment Kaito walks out like, hey, by the way, I'm not the one who's dead. How is there any discussion of like, okay, so who killed him? It's like Maki was probably involved, let's be real, but once Kaito walks out like, yo, I'm alive, how is there still gonna be a trial? How is there still going to be a trial?
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
No, we don't.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Hey, Kaito! Okay. I mean, I'm glad we're in the old trial grounds, but this is an odd way to view it.
An exisal?
Yeah, I just realised that the trial ground actually changed. I've actually just realised the trial ground's changed from what it normally is to the good shit. Okay.
What? Why is an exisal here?
Why the fuck not?
Haha. Whoops. My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Okay.
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Of course you fucking did.
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Why is he in the exisal? Why is he doing the animations of him in the... Why?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Fuck off. Fuck off. Who's in there?
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
That's gonna be the gimmick of this trial, isn't it? This exile is gonna be standing in for both of them. Oh my fucking... That's brilliant. Okay.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I don't know, he's like 57, I guess.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
Accurate.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
The fact that a fucking Exisal in its 3D model is copying the sprite stances is brilliant.
Evidence? Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
How misleading is this tape? Well, that's fun. Well, that's fun.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
What about the safety function, though?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
What about the safety function, though?
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way. This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer.
See, look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit I'm playing before my eyes. I don't trust anything going on here.
No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
That's an oddly specific. That's an oddly specific way to say that.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
I don't know about that.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
I don't know about that. There was a thing missing. There was a thing missing. There was a thing missing from that video. You see a blood trail on the ground? I didn't see a blood trail on the ground. I don't trust none of this. I ain't trusting none of this bullshit. I ain't trusting none. Listen, look, no blood stain. No blood stain going from to the bathroom. I ain't trusting none of this. None of this. None of this bullshit.
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. He died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
That's a disgusting idea.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Yeah.
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
I don't.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is You.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Logically, no. Being present doesn't make you the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
That's like the 7th time you've said this. Shut up.
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
Yeah, no.
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito.
No.
Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer.
Nah.
I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
Nah.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
Why do you people believe a liar?
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now.
Why would you guys so readily believe a guy who lies all the time?
So, I give up.
In fact, he's done this exact lie like 3 times now.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
No!
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No!
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
You do know that most of the Remnants of Despair, like the big ones, the big top dogs, hated her. Like, even after they returned to Ultra Despairs, they still hated her with a passion. Especially Nagato. Nagi Boy despised her.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
The fact that he questioned who the fuck Junko is.
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
The fact that he just questioned who the fuck Junko is.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime.
Okay, listen. Shut the fuck up, Suichi. Listen. Okay, now, listen. I pointed out the many bullshits and issues with the fucking truth that was revealed from the flashback light. Kokichi wasn't present, so he doesn't have those memories, so he doesn't know about Junko. Proof! Further proof, this bitch! Okay!
That's not how this goes.
This bitch doesn't know about Junko. He's making up this bullshit. If you need further proof that he's not the mastermind, look there!
That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
Or Kaito.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
That's called a lie! Kokichi lies a lot. It's literally his gimmick. How do you not... Five trials in. We've had like 10 people die. How do you not... How?
Yippers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
He's not, but okay.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
No, it's not changing my mind, because I know he's not.
The footage shows he did it.
No about that.
Kokichi has to be the only option.
No, that's factually incorrect. That is straight up factually incorrect. Ah, yeah, debate time. Debate time with the... Where is... Oh, he's over there. Okay. There's that safety shit, boys!
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
I know about that.
We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
No, it doesn't.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Yeah, I know about that either.
Kaito's killer.
I know about that either. Big disagree. Big disagree.
There's no doubt that Kokichi...
Kaito got crushed to death.
Massively disagree.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
That would have also shut down the camera, so recording would not be possible. That would have also probably shut down the entire press itself.
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electrobomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
This is true.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
That's big lie.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
What?
We have two possible forms of killing that was involved. Crossbow and poison.
This is it! There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
The sleeve?
There!
Yay!
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Why?
Hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Okay.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Because she supplied the crossbow. She supplied the crossbow.
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not. Is this going to be a case of like... Is this going to be like the Sakura event in Danganronpa 1? Where technically everyone was involved. Everyone was involved in some way. Is that how it's going to be?
This is it! I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She supplied the crossbow.
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with a crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
That's factually been his deal.
Then let's show him that playtime is over.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Yeah, sure.
Hope? Despair?
The fact that he questions is bullshit. The fact that he's questioning this bullshit because he don't know, because he didn't get no flashback light. He got no goddamn flashback light.
Who shot Kaito with the crossbow? What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
A lot of people.
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
I don't know about that.
That's wrong! Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in.
Thank you,
Shot
system.
through the window.
Thank you, system software.
And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Yes.
Is that what a detective does?
Yes, a detective looks at the clues presented and forms opinions around them. Not forms opinions and then selects clues that fits it.
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
Yes! Yes! Factually, yes! If your friend committed a crime, a detective would accuse that person, regardless of friendship or not. Listen, killer bitch, get off your goddamn morals! How many innocent people and friends have you killed? Get off your goddamn high horse, you goddamn fucking bitch!
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial too.
Because he was being a cunt!
You're always suspicious of your friends.
Yes! You kill your friends! Fuck off!
what's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Cause bitch knows!
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
Okay, we'll talk though. At the end of this, when we all walk away, when the rest of us, me, Himiko, Maki, Kiba, when we all walk away, and it's like, yo, game over, we did good. How are we gonna be friends with this bitch who's willingly trying to sacrifice us all for Kaito, who killed a motherfucker? How are we gonna walk away with this bitch like, yeah, it's cool. We friends now. It's like, no, we ain't. We ain't and we never will be. Fuck off. Fuck off. Miss me with that shit.
I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
You see this, bitch? Miss me with this shit.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
Okay, this is where this is where Mew would have a comment.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
There we go.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
That is insanely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Never knew about any crossbow. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Ah, yeah, look at this boy. I thought I'd have to be the one who points it out, but no, Kibo's just like, I got this. I got this.
Really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
Factual, yes.
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Nah, the way you're acting is quite suspicious if you ask me.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear!
Uh-huh.
Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
That's not how that works.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, you probably should have put a lock on that. You probably should have made sure that people can't get in there.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the
I'm
culprit!
the culprit!
I mean, it's gotta be obvious that it's Himiko's who's the thing. And it's Kibo's account. Okay, cool.
I'm the number one suspect, because I was in the hangar.
Yeah, that's true.
If
I was
you
only
are
punishing my magic!
Did not come from the
crossbow,
There's a good magic source around there. So I went
then
there
who
and
I'm the number one suspect.
How did that miss?
Kokichi.
How did I miss? Twice! Twice! How did I miss twice?
Why am I?
Twice!
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
what are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No! That was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me!
I don't think she can get the height. Can Samuki cosplay people who are different heights and build as her? Like, she's not the ultimate imposter. But, like, and to be fair, the ultimate imposter didn't do a good job either. He stayed fat and the same height. But can Samuki do that? Could Samuki cosplay as someone who's smaller than her?
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Don't trust you, but
Himiko,
I mean, we saw the cospox, but people can lie.
this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth! Please believe me!
Okay, Mikan, calm down.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
Okay, alright. She right though. She right though. Alright, what bullets I got? What bullets I got? Crossbow, 3 arrows. Yeah.
Not the culprit!
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow!
Another true statement.
Damn it, Kokichi.
Wow, I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
God damn it,
Why
Kokichi.
does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Alright. Okay. Alright, that's good. Alright.
Not the culprit!
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
I didn't even...
Really? Really? Are we doing this?
True statement.
Why do I keep missing?
That's all... Crossbow!
Fucking!
Another true
Oh my god! I can get this, come on! Fucking finally! It would have been easier if I wasn't trying to go for the V consent, but fuck it.
Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it.
She doesn't know how to construct it.
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
He didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
Yes.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
Sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Well, no, because Maki's entire deal in this entire class trial is let's just not say Kaito did it. Therefore, anyone who gets suspicion, I ain't helping out.
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Alright, never mind.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
You brought the murder weapon to the scene of the crime with the express intent of it being used to carry out a murder. People have every right to suspect you and no one should ever apologize for that.
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
It was probably Kate. It was probably Kate.
That's it.
Was it Kaito?
Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
This fucking boy.
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
I don't know why, but that hurt my chest. Oh fuck. Oh, my chest hurts. Okay. Alright.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
Alright.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
What is... Okay, you know what? Alright.
Don't bully the person you like.
No. No, that's kind like I've never seen that actually happen in real life, but people say like you bully the person you like. That's kind of what they do.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
It is. And again, is that an actual thing? Because I've never come across that in my life.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
Why would you take a walk near the hangar?
I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Okay, it's a little TMI right there.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
Probably.
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
Yeah, look what happened.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
Probably assembled it. Probably shot Kokichi.
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed at the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
I don't know. 3 arrows. Kokichi got 2. Kaito got 1 in the arm. I don't know. That don't add up to me.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
You mean the clothes? Or that?
This is it!
Yeah, okay. It was shortened up between either that or the 3 arrows.
That when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes on the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
Kinda does. One was shot in the arm, one was shot in the spine. I think which one was shot kind of matters.
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
One was shot in the spine, madam. The one you think or are saying, I don't know about think, but the one you are saying is dead. Got shot in the arm. The other got shot in the spine.
Maybe Maki's right. Doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
I'm gonna have to libel it right here.
In the end, there's no mistake.
Did he want me to libel it? Be like, yeah, Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Yeah, probably you, bitch.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Did we?
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
Or he's not the mastermind.
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
You mean like how Kaito's did?
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer. Ha! 'Cause of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys! The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
Why would you do that?
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him?
Look, at this point, you deserve to be tricked by him. I don't care. I pointed this out so many times and you went along with it. You deserve to be tricked by him.
That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Ah.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
I wanted to say Kokichi, but I feel like the game wants me to say Kaito. The game wants me to say Kaito. Alright.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
There will never die! Good! Good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! All right! Let's give it everything we've got!
Is the exile going to come up with us? I don't think it is. Nope, okay.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
Only one on the arm.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
The mastermind is still alive. Inside that exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I find it weird that I'm in an opposite stance between me and the main character right now. I don't fully agree with the stance I'm taking to progress this trial.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
what a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Yeah, what do you think, woman who keeps steering this conversation the wrong way?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin!
Alright, what we got? What's our bullets? What's that ammo count? Okay.
Crossbow fired. What was even going on?
A fight, probably.
Fast, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Probably.
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one!
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Nah.
That's wrong!
Nah, Gil.
Wait, Miko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What? What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong!
Well then, that's strange, because... There were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him one! Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Maybe Maki was like, here you go, bro, have some more
Why
arrows.
would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Maki was like, here you go, bruh. Here you go, bruh. 2 more arrows. Light this bitch up. Light this sucker up. I'm so sad that you can't drift in this. I'd be down for drifting. Oh, my phone just lit up there. Alright, don't know what happened there. Alright, cool. There's no notification, no text, no nothing. It just randomly lit up for a second. How many answers? The answer's 1. Okay, nah, I ain't doing that. And there's Kokichi just chilling with his explosives. Like the good boy he is. The good wholesome boy he is. No. I'm fine with them putting me on the right lane every time. I'm fine with this. Maki? MK? I'm missing shit. Can't make out what that picture is. Maki? Oh, third party. That works too.
It connects! Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So, someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
Yeah, okay, sure. Miss third party.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Maybe someone else wanted to fight.
That's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
I don't know about that. I mean, you made note how you stole grenades from Kokichi.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Okay, I saw an E and then an X. Alright, so we know what we're doing. We know the answer. Wrong. Come on. The fuck's in it? Oh, there's an S.
I see now! exisal! The exisal could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exisal.
I saw an exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
Yeah,
By the
boy!
way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exisal. After all, the hangar is where the exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exisal and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
I'm sorry, what?
Nipple too!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exisal and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Please tell me how. Please tell me how, miss. I'm the only person who doesn't have a hammer because my hammer was used last night and that's why it wasn't charging. Please tell me how that's impossible.
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exisal. It's not possible.
Mono Kuma just said.
Not possible.
The Kuma of the Mono just said. Mono Bear just said so. Yep, I know what answer.
The exisal. They could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
How?
Is operating the exisal really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisal?
Yes.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisals. And they were all moving too.
Accurate.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers...
Yeah.
That's wrong! Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exisals.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exisal!
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
It was clearly Kibo. It was clearly Kibo. It was clearly no. Lying ass bitch.
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said. The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning, Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic. Why are you doing this?
Because you's a bitch.
Why are you getting in my way?
Because you's a bitch.
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
I mean, I believe him not. I still believe it's Kaito, but you're making it hard to believe you. You see that last one? You see that last one?
I
Oh,
used
shit,
the
fuck.
electro hammer,
That was big quick.
and I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Why is it getting stuck? What the fuck?
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow
God.
to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
I'll cut through your words! It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you... Don't tell me.
Shit.
Are you really the culprit?
Nah, it's Kite. It's Kite Boy, probably.
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
Cause fuck y'all.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
All of us! She meant our asses!
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you.
Yeah, bitch.
Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yes.
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
Yes.
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Fuck.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Alright, that was great. That was good. That was real good. Okay.
Well,
Alright.
I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Ah, yay!
Well now.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow, and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other. Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow. That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
Yeah, but again, you don't understand. You don't understand how... I already went over this. I remember my rant. It's like, the way that he, quote-unquote, let his plan be thwarted isn't... quote-unquote, because it's not his plan, let's be real. But the way that you guys are framing this is not... It's not. There's a difference between arranging your plan in such a way that you can lose and creating a plan that will lose. Going out your way to make sure the plan will... Again, doesn't...
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
That is what Junko was about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that?
See? He doesn't know because he didn't get the flashback light.
I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless. No, I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then...
Alright.
What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Alright then.
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh, lol. Lol, bitch.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Was he given a flashback light that told him he was the mastermind? Was he given a flashback light that told him he was the mastermind?
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
So don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind.
That you'd kill us all.
As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
Look at this bitch.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
You allowed? We're just allowed to bring weapons to the trial?
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
Yeah, and you'd enjoy killing people, so you know what? Works out, don't it?
You fucking asshole!
Accurate.
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
You're gonna need to help me out here. You're gonna have to help me out here, Soichi.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand.
Do you see something I don't?
There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
I need you to help me out here with this one.
A hidden truth?
I need you to help me out here, Shuichi. I'm not following.
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
There was?
That's it!
Really? What was wrong about that?
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Because that thing didn't look like it could be damaged that much by a knife, but you don't know.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah, it goes off if you get near the panel as well. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Okay.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
That doesn't work like that.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
Electro bomb? Maybe? There we go.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with...
That's wrong! There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The safety function? On the press? Is that what we're going for? To keep Kiba away, sure.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. If I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely. This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
Look at this Schrodinger's cat bullshit right here.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
Yeah, it's factually not possible. Shonya's cat. It was both Maki and Kokichi.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim,
It's the unknown killer.
but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Thank you, Monokuma. Oh shit, I actually. I mean, I'm going with my gut, and my gut still says this boy.
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is because he was under supervision by the Exorcils, would that make this entire class trial null and void?
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
Would that be null and void? Would that not count? Would this not count? Would this be a free kill?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Because the Exorcils were keeping him away, so he didn't know shit.
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma can figure out?
What's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No?
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma.
Bullying him.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation? If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki. She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So, to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point! Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
He's not. Shut the fuck up and just let the adults talk for once.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Boom, bitch! Get out the way!
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How'd we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us! Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
and what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Now sit back and watch me dab. Watch me dab on you bitches.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What? What?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Why did she not use that? Why did I can see a case for the bombs in a hat. Why did Mew not use that?
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Oh, okay, because you'd have to get close to the exosols, and she ain't risking that bullshit. Fair enough, I guess.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yeah, that's kind of the point of this game, apparently.
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Having telos.
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
There's always a traitor within our midst, let's be honest. First it was Junko / Mukuro, then it was Chiaki. There's clearly someone in this game who is one of us who is not one of us. Let's be real. Let's be real, and also, again, a gut feeling.
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
That's the next trial.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
This sly fuck.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
This sly fuck.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind, true victor. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
There's a difference between despair and chaos. It's want to know there's a difference between despair and chaos. See?
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Oh yeah, Monokuma's on our side!
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Oh yeah, Monokuma's on our side! Yay!
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious?
The side of despair!
Monokuma joins your party.
That's fine. That's the better answer, actually. You know what? That's good. Alright.
Who invited you?
Alright. Okay, game. Alright, game. That's a good one.
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
That's a good one. Alright.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is it!
Okay.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video?
Once the person's face was hidden from view and all you can see is the arm. Pause it.
It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Here's my problem. Here's my biggest problem. I'm still of the belief that it's Kaito. I'm still of the belief that it's Kaito. There is literally no evidence. Every single piece of evidence in this trial is telling me I'm wrong. So my brain and my gut, I'm sitting here just like, oh. Because, like, I'm certain. Deep down, I'm certain it's Kaito. But everything the game has said to me is like, okay, but it can't be Kaito though. You may as well say it's going to. You can't. There's nothing. But, I'm so conflicted, I legit don't know where I stand anymore.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
The film was used clearly for the victim, but then that would mean that would mean that Kaito is alive and Kokichi committed suicide.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
I'm so... Wait, no, then... Wait. No, but then if it was to hide the victim, if it was to hide the victim and it was actually Kokichi, then the Exisal... Because even if that for some reason has Kaito in it, what's being said and is Kaito following the script? Is it an AI in the Exisal? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm sitting here with my hands in my head, my head in my hands, because What's worse is because I'm certain it's Kaito, my brain is frantically trying to piece together what it can to make whatever little connections it can, and it can't. And then a small piece of information like this was like, okay, but then the body would change, therefore Kaito, but then why? And it's just, I can't. Because I believe it's Kaito, it's worse for me because I can't figure out how or why or anything. Oh, this is not fun. I don't know.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality. I see now.
The victim.
Huh?
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
That's also true.
If there wasn't any body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
When it stopped.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
But it can be paused.
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
Yeah, you fucking better, bitch. Misleading us for the first hour of this case, you fucking better.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
I want to point out, despite how much I think that Samugi is the mastermind, I love her role in this class trial. It's actually brilliant. She is literally just the audience.
Let's all talk it over together.
I love it. She's just here to gauge audience reaction. She's just like, alright then. Brilliant.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
Because there's a pause button?
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Because there's a pause button?
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
That is also factually correct. You see that? That's where it paused. That's where that shit stopped. Because if it didn't, if he would dead or not, it would have been like bam, no stop. No stop, just would have been bam, dead.
Must be some trick to that video.
Probably.
What you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
No.
Person in that video.
Is it meant to be straight off a Mikan reference?
Something seemed off about that video.
Because that's the exact answer they got Mikan, like, X'd. Like, is that meant to be a straight up Mikan reference?
I agree. Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Ah.
I see it! The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember.
Of course you don't.
So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of how Furihiko has gone from one of my least favorite characters to one of the best characters. I like that. I like that jump, sir. You did good. You lucked out. You're a good boy. You're a good VA. You lucked out.
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
Because he paused it, probably.
That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Because he has a pause function.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Oh yeah, mine again. Alright, where's that camera shit at? Well, it ain't that. It ain't that either. There we go.
I see it! The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
There?
There!
Okay.
The video camera to operate the press
Shit.
and the camera at the same time. It would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera ink, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
That's a thing I've thought about. Like, she's the only one who hasn't actually shown her talent at all. Like, sure, Himiko hasn't done magic, but she talks about magic a lot. How many times has Sumugi brought up cosplay? Other than random anime and game references, which isn't cosplay specific, when has she ever done anything that showed she was the ultimate cosplayer?
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Exactly.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
I don't even understand that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
No.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
No.
Eh? Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
I mean, they were in the first game, but again, that was by the mastermind.
Very well. I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Thrown away?
Now, when you say thrown away, because that's the thing I've always wondered. Because, like, in the first game, they were refrigerated. And it's like, yeah, where did they go?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Okay, now my connections and my gut are making sense.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
Victim something. No. It's CT. What am I doing? Is that not a T? Victim. One more time. Okay, alright.
I see now!
Kokichi willingly let himself fucking die. Because he knew, he wanted to see what bullshit would take place.
What's this? What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Did the culprit cooperated?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
I was correct all along in my assumptions, but for every incorrect reason. Every possible and feasible incorrect reason.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito. which means... Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first. If the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
I don't know about that.
Because I'm the culprit.
I, again, do not know about that. Lying as you spent the first fucking hour lying to us. I don't know about that. You'd do anything to keep Kaito alive.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
When you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him.
Yeah, because you didn't.
But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Nah.
I don't understand.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow.
Nah.
This is the truth.
It's
Nah.
not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead.
Nah, he alive.
I killed Kaito.
Nah, he didn't.
There is absolutely no doubt. That's
I have much doubt.
the truth.
Big lie.
But, Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
I don't know about that. Oh yeah, armor this bitch up. Okay, hello.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong.
I don't know about that.
He died from my poison arrow.
I don't know about that either.
There's no other possibility. What do you know?
A lot. I'm a detective. It's actually my job to know.
Killed Kaito.
I don't know about that.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. goddamn annoying. It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
It ends here!
There was a bit of text that popped up. I couldn't see it because I was in the zone. But it made a noise and the text popped up. What was that?
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
Didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Well, yeah, it's the Nagato effect. Like, even if you die, it doesn't matter so long as you win in the end. Like, if your plan requires your death, so long as you win, then you won. Dead or not.
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would be ready to die just to execute their plan?
Nagato, I literally just said.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
This class trial is so entertaining. This is so entertaining.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you. I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Okay, what do we have? Antidote, bomb, exosol inside the hangar, trail of blood, exosol. Okay, well. Oh shit, no. 3 hours, 3 hours. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Okay.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exasol with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard. The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exasol stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exasol to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exasol. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strychnine poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackman, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The strychnine poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion. When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick. The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
This is basically the exact opposite of Nagito. Like it's the exact opposite.
That's you in there, isn't it?
Instead of unknown killer, it's unknown it's unknown like it's literally the reverse.
Really? Is it really Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man! Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions!
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Is Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
Open the hatch and show yourself then.
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the result of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game. Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
This is true. Okay.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
Probably, yeah.
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
Oh, okay, we just... Alright, cool.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Down.
Thank you, game.
Decide that-
Kokichi's the one.
I'll reveal the truth. Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Uh-huh. Your bromance is a little strong here, but you know what? You do you, buddy.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough.
Huh?
It's over. If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do. Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I was correct, but for literally every single possible incorrect reason. And you know what? I'm fine with it.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
How did I get perfect for misses? I'm pretty sure I fucked up a few times. But you know what? I'll accept it. I ain't gonna complain. Well, if the cop is gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
Absolutely right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So you all got it, huh? Even Suichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, it was hard to act like Kokichi that whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own line. Okay. I was wondering.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. I guess that's back roots. Alright. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys can't tell. Yeah, you guys can tell though, huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good. Why? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill... I don't know, you're against the killing game, why did you kill people? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. She was protecting Kaito, or just believed in him like me.
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it is just like Suichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking, this whole time, of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? And you all fell for it, but you know, I'm prepared. Yeah, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this, my control. How did you make it? The mysterious messages in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? The reason why I pretend to be the mastermind.
Shit!
What's to end this boring kill? You find it boring? You want to end it because it's boring? Alright.
Huh?
To end it.
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hand. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh,
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it. So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too.
disappointing.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remember the truth in the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted. What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback light itself was the mastermind's, or the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it, and that's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this all seems rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hospy Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I would never have imagined that a fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about the flashback light, and guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know...
then who is the true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either.
But
But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. And that's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult, Kaito, I'll tell you. To kill me.
What? I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, then to trick Monokuma into thinking I was a victim, so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself, and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
that's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on the whole on who the black one was? And and this is what he said.
well,
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one is watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler for rules. There'd be no point in making this game in the first place.
But
But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world. Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show? But who'd be watching? We're the only people alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt. Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of this game. And that's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong, and he relied on Suichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said. If this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. A death game made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who's watching us?
Hey.
Now what's this all about, Monokuma? Is the killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I'm just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at the opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
Then there's another question. Who are you? Really? If Kokichi Remnant in Despair is not the mastermind,
Incomprehensible.
who's the true mastermind? Is it another Remnant in Despair like him? I'm not going to spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that. Why? Alright, girl, calm down.
What?
Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to help him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway. It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
What? Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you'd react like that. But, are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki will be the blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily. If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Damn it, that's playing dirty. So that's why he gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
ruin this killing game.
And that's why you have to kill me so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to the utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Ah crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can't we get to the start already?
Damn.
You're seriously a crazy dude. But you know,
At least I wasn't boring, right?
I like how that's his thing. It's like, yeah, but I wasn't boring though. You know what, you weren't.
that punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And he needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I ran out of time.
What?
Time?
Could it be?
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
You said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be.
No.
Well, I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during medical exam for my training. If he was fine during a medical exam, then that means
Could it be...
this might be the virus.
What?
What?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Host Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed so much over despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
It must have something to do with the virus. Kaito didn't use the flashback light, so he might not remember it. But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher
to
project.
tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very
What did
recently.
you say?
What? Kaito is infected with the virus, but how could that be?
Jeez.
I know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming, that's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me his whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought it might be able to shoot Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi'd see right through it to the end. Or in the end.
Well done!
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
Right,
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything
got
out.
it.
And that's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
That's what I expect from my sidekick. Right, if you knew I'd see through it, then why?
Ben,
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Ah,
Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Ah, why?
I mean...
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending I was to be the mastermind, we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gonna be a hint that leads to the real truth. The real truth? Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
but
You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate the guy's guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end. No, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit.
Hey,
It's getting harder to breathe, so please can you...
Hey, so...
Hey, can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but you kept saying how fun the game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. Had to lie to myself.
Huh?
You little... Yeah, the bastards who created this game to toy with our lives and the shits and joy in it. They all piss me off.
shit!
That's why I want to do whatever it takes to end this game. Fair enough!
Huh?
Kokichi said that?
Nah.
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest
It's
truth.
a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which one it is. A lie or the truth. Even now to the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that wasn't lying. And maybe that's what lying's all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologise to Shuichi. What? Me?
I mean...
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
That's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool, and I got frustrated.
Bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you, my bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay.
You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time. Punishment? I won't let you.
Won't let you kill him.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh.
Oh, you plan to get in my way? You know what happened if you do, don't you?
Same way.
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while
cut it
now.
out.
No, stop.
Kaito,
No, Kaito, I can't let you die, Kaito.
that's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
What? When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to you wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice!
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point. What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright kids, time for your grand re-entrance.
Rise and shine, your sign! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
Okay.
Huh?
I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have swore there were more used chumps before.
hell yeah!
Fuck if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. That sad sack is bumming me the fuck out.
What did you say?
What the? Why are Monocubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Monocubs are destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. Yeah, still got their factory settings. So in a way, they're all like brand new characters.
thank you so
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore. You brought them back on a whim like that. You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubs, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you think. Finding other people?
Well,
I got no idea what's going on, or what any of this means, but that's right.
hell yeah!
Yeah, we're so fucking lovable and shit, except Monodam, of course.
Hey, hey!
Do you know what else that means? Yeah, now that the Monocubs are back, I've got Maxisol entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad. If he's got the Exiles again. So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter, I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end. Yeah, even if you fight the Exiles, you'll just get killed, goddammit. Your remote control in the last Electro Bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up. Makiro, enough already. I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Makiro before either.
What?
You. And I've never met someone stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Makiro. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But
Hey, so
Hey Makiro, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hate yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
that's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy?
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore now, huh? You're alright now. You feel for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last
I
smile?
believe it.
Did she ever smile? You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito, I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'll hold it in. Yeah, I'll enjoy it. I can't cry even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay!
Can do.
Dong dong dong!
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before. But let me say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
Ready?
You better get ready. My friends are gonna. I'm gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest of you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Suichi, never forget, you're not alone. Yeah, friends. Don't try to do anything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay.
The impossible is possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maki roll.
Makiro, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. It's impossible. I can't. Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Alright then, let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota.
A special
Luminary of
punishment
Stars.
suited for the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay, okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
If Kaito's lucky, he drops dead before the punishment kills him. Wait, are they doing the thing? They're doing the thing from the first game! Alright. Okay, they're doing Kyoko's dad. Alright. Or not entirely. So it's sort of it's the reverse. It's the reverse of Kyoko's dad. Alright. No, no, okay, it's Kyoko's dead, alright. Yeah, he's the exact same. Okay. Alright, he died before the execution could take place. That's cool. Alright. Also, Kibo's lost his antenna and has shut down, apparently. He's freaking the fuck out over there. Look at him.
Right?
Kibo, you okay? You got hit by the debris when you protect.
Well,
I'm fine, more importantly.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won? Eh, what do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay.
That's right, Kaito wasn't killed by you. That's right. Yeah, it's Kaito's victory. Wow, we lost? I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Oh, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine. It's not over.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, no shit. Ain't it written in school regulations? The killing game will go on until it's just one blackened and two spotless. That was never actually specified, but okay, thank you. School regulations. So you're gonna follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing game. And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, okay, yeah, sure, Samugi. Okay. Who's gonna play that killing game? Who's gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. Kaito's... not Kaito. Kibo's fucking up pretty hard. You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually,
It feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all. Yo, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Monosuke is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
They're so cute.
I can't help. I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Won't it take longer than the whole chapter?
My little cubs.
I'll tell you everything about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. Yeah, you kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
so long, farewell.
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard. Well, you don't want it. Just go away. By the way, I don't know what good idea this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end a killing game. No way, this game is gonna keep going for a long time. During he's ranting, when Akuma took out a flashback light. That was just rude, sir.
What?
What did you just do? Was that flashback? Yeah, was that a flashback light just now? Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. That flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have, and that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. Okay, but you gotta check on Kibo real quick. After that, honestly, don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. Not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost both of them. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we're drawn even closer to discovering the true mastermind. I have a multitude of questions about the scene you're putting forth to me, game. I have a multitude of questions. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep it going. It's just simple to supply and demand.
Such despair.
I have so many questions. I have so many questions about the scene that I'm looking at. I have so many questions right now. She shouldn't be alive. Factually impossible. Like the second game, you could bullshit because it was AI. I don't. What? No. Explain to me. Explain to me, game. I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard, place where Kaito and I were trained together. My heart felt crushed. All the loss, all the guilt, all the helplessness sinking into my chest. But I stood. Alright, but I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing?
Ah,
Maki.
hey,
So you came too?
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
For what? I was the one who drove Kaito into the corner. Just like Kaede, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
Are you feeling lonely? Huh?
hey,
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be. Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful for Kaito. Grateful? Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely. I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he
You're
did.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me too. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friends who have passed on don't want us miserable. I honestly think Mew might be cool with it. Part of me thinks Mew might be kind of cool with some of you being miserable. Not all of you, but some of you. Like, not Kibo. And that's about it. Yeah. And you guys are here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
You guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you. Smoogie, Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join you for your training? Huh? I'll train you, I'll train you all from the ground up so we can all end this skinny game together. We're going to end this together. Himiko and I promise Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
Right.
I can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. When Akuma said there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong, there is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best, I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They all gave us hope, their hope too. That's why I'm gonna live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito. Is no one concerned about Kibo?
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships.
Is no one concerned about Kibo?
Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Cause, I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. Nah, what's that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing. I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore. All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end.
Okay.
This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Kibo is straight up a Gundam!
And I will destroy it.
Kibo is a Gundam! He is now a Gundam! Alright. Okay. Alright, okay again. Now he's the ultimate robot. Alright. Alright. Thank you for the jacket. Okay then. He's a Gundam who wants to destroy the... He has a photon cannon on his arm! Alright.